Now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season, as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia-Parra moving to his right, and there's one down now. Next for the Mets, Dick McCullough, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped on the ground to first. Montañez scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches, because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-2 the count. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sanders moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Omar Garcia-Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar Garcia-Parra.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign, as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Soft liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. And now for Washington, Willie Montañez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And it's fouled away. Montañez at second with 2 down. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Barry Bonds. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came
From
from.
the stretch, runners off for second. A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sanders is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Next up from New York, Cal Ripken. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So striding in, Jonathan Scope is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Striding in now for the Nats, Oscar Taveras. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Maris back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Right over the middle, knee high. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Throw in time, and the side is... Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Warren Spahn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. Montañez is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mark McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Sanders.
For Washington, left fielder, Reggie Sanders.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Fryman has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Omar.
Striding in once again, Omar Garciaparra. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Willie Montañez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Maris moves over, and that retires the side. 1 left for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Mets.
At the plate, Dick McCullough. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Bonds. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Belted high and deep into right center. Taveras going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Now to the plate, Alex Rodriguez.
Leading off the
First
fourth
offering
inning,
on its way.
third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
And that misses inside 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. Oh, 1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mantle has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. At the plate, Roger Maris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Roger Maris.
First pitch on its way. Way out in front. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Roger Maris goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Travis Fryman. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Oscar Taveras.
For the Nationals, center fielder, Oscar Taveras.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 4.
Now batting, Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hard hit ball to short. Ripken takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Reggie Sanders. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Number 17.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Warren Spahn. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Rodriguez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mark McGuire. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. Guerrero is right there as he takes it for the second out. Riding in once again, Dick McCullough. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Mickey Mantle. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Garciaparra.
Omar Garciaparra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maris moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Montañez. Missed with a slider.
wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Calling for it, Maris. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Alex Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. digging in once again, Barry Bonds. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Line drive to center field. Taveras has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jose Batista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Taveras going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that Jose Batista will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 19, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The 1-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. That misses. 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Oscar Taveras is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Another 2-2 offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a double steal try here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle coasts under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Reggie Sanders. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity. Ready once again, Travis Fryman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
High and deep to left center field. Sanders ranging back, still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. And good for him. Travis Fryman has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Next up from New York, Warren Spahn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
David Ortiz will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He pulls this one into right, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Taken in by Scope. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlton Fisk will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. David Ortiz will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. the plate away. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Omar Garciaparra.
Omar Garciaparra.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Ripken has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in now for the Nats, Willie Montañez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And 8 innings have come and gone now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Leading off the inning, Barry Bonds, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Next for the Mets, Jose Bautista. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit high and deep to left field. Sanders looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Lance Berkman will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 17, Lance Berkman.
Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Garciaparra. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Travis Fryman.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's 3-0 New York. Lance Berkman will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped up. Fisk is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Batista is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Oscar Taveras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ben Zobrist will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for the Nats. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Warren Spahn earns his first win of the season. Shohei Ohtani, the 7th.